Welcome everybody to Ghost Trick Part 3. We're in Chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. It's almost dawn. We saved the defense minister or whatever. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. That girl in the trunk was Detective Zhao's daughter, Kamala. Not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lean what I had found out about the kidnapping. That it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Kamala's old house. That they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Kamala, why do they have Kamala? His father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. Poor girl's kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. Just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then, there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Kamala's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And sensing my presence, they seem to know about the powers of the dead. Impossible. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. Ah! How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home. I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Why does life have to be such a complicated thing? If she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my own daughter? Woo-wee. That's quite a pickle, Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby. Inspector Cabanella. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Detective Zhao! I'm so sorry, I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lean, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Zhao could never have done such a thing. Ha 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 ha. Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons. Got him. So are all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lean. But Detective Jowd, I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... My poor Amelie, is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is the dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute, Amelie? Could that be Amelie next door? Yes, I think so. Well, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's a complicated... Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head. Fever. Oh. Where am I going here? So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. Here's something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution tonight. Ha 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 ha. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I died and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be. And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that'll be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight. Dude, your dad getting executed is grounds for suffering. To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. Who planted the gun? The gun was planted by somebody coming in. Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. Oh shit! There is another ghost. I was right. I'm eating some snacks here, so I'm gonna be a little quiet. Oh. Isn't manipulating a crime scene a crime in and of its own? Gun was still smoking. It's in the music box? Holy shit. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time. Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. He didn't do it, Detective Jowd. And of course, little Kamala didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is a ghost. The prosecution rests. Or the defense rests. I guess we're being defense on here. Yeah. A ghost did it. A ghost did it. Fireproof argument. I bet it was Cabanella. He wanted him out of the way so he can climb the ladder. It's like, dang, the gun was supposed to be for you, not for your wife. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. 800 is Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Ooh, what's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmates. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go out to die without doing something. I think it'd be cool if the current ghost of Sissel is not like the first time he died. And we found out he was doing something before. Well, I did a live deal with chat saying give me suggestions and they voted on it. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned, or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me, and especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Please show me another miracle these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row Inmate. Let's chat. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. But not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. Yeah, I was thinking we need to go over there and get her to call. Yep, there's totally a way. Let's go. Woo. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Oh. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. The last link in the long chain of a sad fates lit a fire in Jowd's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. Excuse me. Heads up, ads are going to be starting in a couple minutes. I apologize. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. And I bet this mistaken written objection does too. Yeah, Sizzle is definitely a bad guy. We could be the one who changed the thingy. I visited the novelist's apartment again. I'm hoping to be able to do something about this mistaken identity kidnapping. As long as there's any possibility that it could be his own daughter who was kidnapped, I doubt the Justice Minister will call off the execution tonight. The key to dispelling the Minister's doubts is now in bed, coughing. I need to use this key before that prison man arrives to pick up our death row inmate. My darling angel, oh, just listen to that call. You naughty thing, did you leave your nice warm bed to go out into the night to play? A daughter after my own heart, but I must confess I didn't even notice you were gone. I didn't go out to play. I went to buy Papa a birthday present. You said he wanted a new lighter. That's no reason to go out this late at night. But my fever finally went down. I could barely move before that. But look at what brought you. Your fever is worse now than ever. Whoa. Here is to the feverish passion of my darling angel. Mama? Yes, darling? Let's call Papa and wish him a happy birthday, even though it's already past midnight. Not tonight, Emily. I hate you. It looks like this little girl was safe all along. She is a horrible person, yeah. I already knew that, but I'm still relieved all the same. The mom's a horrible person, and there's another lucky development, too. Emily wants to call her father. Now, if I can just make use of that feeling somehow, that would surely bring the Justice Minister around. Dial faster. All you do is write erotic fiction, Mama. Her hair popped. What do you mean weird? How dare you disparage my erotic expressions? Now you've really made me angry. You really have. How do you expect me to forgive such an insult? What a bitch. Yeah, she's writing smut. And it's not even good smut. There. It's she writes a self-insert erotic fiction with the minister. What is good smut? That's a good question. The best kind of smut is stuff that is so unhinged and weird it makes you laugh. So for example, one of my go-tos. Thank you, Kaiser Coliseum. Shannon Mayer, Venom, and Vanilla. That is good smut right there. That is really good smut. I can hear you, you know. Eh. Let's have this rat. It's about to kill somebody, honey. Sweetums. He's going to give somebody the chair. Well, yeah. Poor child. Does she hate rats? Holy. Fuck. Oh my gosh. I can possess the rat? Did I just kill the rat so I could possess it? Yeah, light the candle on your ass. Good job. Don't tell me you're gonna drink out of that. That's cigarette water? Oh my god, this animation. What the hell? The rat's dead. Oh, poor rat. Yeah, I got Fong working on so many emotes, chat. Yeah, the rat is just unconscious. Okay, the rat's fine. I'm trying to make it burn brighter. Let me move. Let me move. Let me move. No, okay, I can't do anything while that's going. There's not too much I can interact with here. Huh. Let's try burning it brighter and now drop it. That appeared to reset it from burning brighter. Shoot. Unfortunate. I can't get over there.
:3.
Yo, Marju, thank you for the 5 months. Appreciate you. Hope the manga is going well. No shit. It's okay. I'm trying to get her to notice it's a little lighter. Either way, I think this is the interaction we need. She didn't notice that. Didn't notice that. Can't do anything there. Should notice that. Huh. I feel really dumb. Yeah, because I have no way of getting over there for anything. Alright, let's keep dropping it. Woo! Woo! Let's go. Okay, I can't get over there. Okay, what do I do now? Shit. Maybe I release her? Ha! Her boobs are too big. That's torture. Of course. Of course this is what I needed to do. Oh my god. Feels like a Sierra adventure game. Yeah. Quick, call. Look, the rat's doing fine. Oh, goody. Excuse me a minute while I call Papa, okay, Mama? I'll only be a minute. Hello, Papa? Ugh! Amelie! Is that you? Of course it is, silly. What did you think? I heard they said you were... No, never mind. It's nothing. Silly old Papa. Look at her little bag of water on her head. Happy birthday, Papa. Birthday? Oh, right. It was my birthday today, wasn't it? I'm sorry we couldn't celebrate tonight. Mom's such a bitch. Thanks to mean old Mama. Yeah. Oh, your mean old Mama? I mean your mother? What is she up to right now? Well, she's certainly up, all right. My stubborn mother is kind of tied up at the moment. She needs to be taught a lesson for causing us so much trouble. No, Emily. I'm the one who was wrong. Huh? Could you tell your mother I'm sorry? What do you have to be sorry about? I was just about to make a terrible mistake, but it's all right now. Oh, okay. You're still young. There's a lot I can't tell you right now. The job of Justice Minister is very complicated, you see. Okay. But just remember, you're always the most important thing to your mother and me. And those little drills. Chat, what do you think? What do you think about me in drills? What if I turn my hair into drills? No? Sting, you're not a fan of the drills? I could even like get an excuse to do the Ojo-sama laugh all the time. You know, just go, whoa. Stinger doesn't like my laugh, yeah. Stinger hates the laugh. I can't believe Stinger hates me. Good night, sweetheart. Mama, I'm sorry. My goodness, why the sudden change? I guess I was wrong about you. I didn't understand. Oh, Emily. I thought all you ever did was write these weird, erotic fanfiction. That makes me a little sad. Type 1 if you want drills, type 2 if you don't want drills. Yes, your father's job is very, very complicated and difficult. That's why I couldn't talk to you about most of it. But you're right. I shouldn't treat you like such a little girl anymore. You're growing up after all. Sorry, Stinger. And I promise to stop calling your novels weird and try actually reading them. What? Maybe, no, these are R18, adult only, not safe for work novels. Stevie. Okay. So, Emily, if you're feeling a little more charitable towards your mama, do you think you could let me down now? It'd be like sharing your not safe for work art with your family. Like, yeah, it just... I hope my family never finds my not safe for work fan art folder. They have too many questions. You know, I would love to do that, but I'm just feeling too dizzy and sick right now. Uh-oh. Do we just leave? They'd be like, who is this Marju person and why did he draw so much art of you in these compromised positions? The minister's family now has their smiles and harmony back, but Kamala is still in the hands of the kidnappers. I decided to go back to the Justice Minister's office. Yeah, they'll figure it out. They'll get better. Surprisingly, the minister's brow is still just as furrowed as ever, quite unlike a father who has just learned his daughter is safe. He seemed to still be in the depths of despair. I just found out that my daughter is safe. I'd like to express my gratitude. Thank you for my daughter's sake and for mine. No problem, baby. No need to thank us, Mr. Minister. It was nothing. What did he do? Yeah, he did nothing. What an asshole. But one question. I can't help but notice your daughter is safe. And yet you still look unhappy. How about a little smile for us? Yeah. Of course, there's still the matter of the other kidnapping victim. Is that really the only thing that troubles you, Mr. Minister? Please let me think in peace until the prison van arrives. Trick time. I will not let you think in peace. I'm gonna... Yeah, hello, Justice Minister. How about you finally admit I do exist? That thank you I expressed, that was meant for you. Yeah! You're a ghost, aren't you? And you have the power to control and manipulate people, don't you? No, I don't have that kind of power. I can't control you. We've actually known, for quite a while now. But I had no idea they were the powers of the dead, of ghosts. No? Known about what? We knew about the existence of somebody who could control others. A manipulator. What's this? That's why your execution order caused me so much anguish, Detective Jowd. Mr. Minister, why don't you just tell us everything you know? Yes, I suppose I should. You need to hear it all. Big reveal time! All about the huge mistake this foolish man made. There are some cases in this country right now that are under a top secret investigation. Of course, you wouldn't have known about them, Detective Jowd. Right, they don't share too much top secret information with the inmates in prison. There are 3 prisoners, including you, in the special prison you just escaped from. All 3 cases have certain points in common. They do they? Tell us more. The rock singer who leaked national secrets in his lyrics during a TV broadcast. The penis head. The curry-loving penis head who took the chief commissioner hostage at the Metro Police Department. Neither of these men had a motive for their crime, and both their crimes were impossible. Impossible. The curry lover had no way of knowing how to infiltrate the commissioner's office, and the rock singer had no way of knowing the national secrets he leaked. The Special Investigation Unit submitted an investigative report to me on them. They concluded that these men's criminal acts were not of their own volition. But how could that be? The theory of the unit came up with was the existence of a manipulator. A manipulator, huh? That's when the special prison was established as a facility to research that theory. Some unknown power has been at work. These past several years, Inspector Cabanella has been studying these cases. He has he? Manipulating somebody into committing a criminal act, according to the inspector. The first case of its kind was a locked room murder involving our nation's best detective. Are you trying to say I was manipulated somehow into shooting Alma? I appreciate the theory, but unfortunately, I don't recall being controlled by anybody. It's just not possible to manipulate another's behavior like that. My powers certainly don't work on living creatures. That's what I thought when I first heard the theory, too. However, I was seriously mistaken and it proved to be a big mistake. A pun for streamer. Why does only the letter E get presents from Santa? It's because the rest of the letters are not E. Ha! Thank you, Master Asia. Appreciate it. Thanks for sharing. You mentioned a mistake. Can you tell us about it? I suppose everybody here has the right to know. Alright, fine. I'll speak out loud so that Inspector Cabanela can hear this too. There's something I'd like the two of you to hear. And the two guards that have something phallic under those helmets. It's about a mistake I made. Inspector Cabanela, when you first made that report about a manipulator, I'm afraid I didn't believe it at all. Impossible, I thought. Perfectly understandable, Mr. Minister. But I was wrong. That kind of power does exist. And I learned the truth of that firsthand. What's this? A month ago, I signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. However, that act wasn't of my own volition. I was being controlled. What? You never told me about this, Mr. Minister. What's going on? This document, what am I doing? No, I mustn't sign it. God. Wait, don't deliver that document. That's when it started. That's when all of my fear, despair, and suffering began. And then I got on the meds. At the time, it didn't even cross my mind that I had been manipulated, and my memory of the event was only hazy at best. So the memory of being manipulated doesn't clearly remain, then. Signing execution orders is part of a justice minister's job. At the time, I just thought my psyche was rebelling against the task. But the next day it dawned on me. I remembered Inspector Cabanela's report on the existence of a manipulator. As Minister of Justice, I couldn't admit what had happened to me. I only signed the execution order because I was being controlled. If something like that got out, this nation's judicial system would crumble. Besides, I had no evidence to present that I had actually been controlled. So in the end, I couldn't admit to anybody what had happened. I suppose, but it sounds like a bit of an excuse. You should have at least told us, Mr. Minister. Yes, I know. I should have. I was running away from the problem. And then my wife found out I was worried about something. Well, if you go around with an expression like that, I guess it's bound to happen. I explained it to her, and she was dead set against the way I was handling it. If you don't withdraw that order and tell everybody the truth, immediately I'm moving out. And then, with the kidnapping tonight, with it thrust under my nose like that, I can no longer deny my mistake. This manipulator comes upon us from somewhere unseen. That's why I've been keeping my distance from everybody. God, his hair is so silly. So there's somebody else besides me with the powers of the dead. I'm fine with that. After all, I already knew about a certain desk lamp. What I'm not fine with is the fact that person can control and manipulate living creatures. That's certainly not something I can do. Apparently, different ghosts get different ghost tricks. But I never imagined that tonight I would find out where this kind of power comes from. Where it comes from. Inspector Cabanela, this manipulator is a ghost. A disparted spirit. A spirit? Get out of here. As a matter of fact, there's a ghost talking to us right now. What? What do you say? Zhao, don't tell me you can hear this ghost too. Here, let us kill you. I'll show you. I say the only person who can't hear him is you. Spirit, ghost, gods in heaven. Heavens to Betsy. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I suddenly have some urgent business to attend to. I recommend you think long and hard before making your final decision, sir. Inspector. This is Lean. I'm at the park. We've been waiting to hear from you. Have you found the evidence? Well, the situation here is it's kind of difficult to explain. Sissel, if you're there, come to the park immediately. Looks like your help is needed, Sissel. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Trick time! We haven't been in the park in a while. Game's fun. Having a good time. Lean calls and I oblige. I take off toward Temsic Park, the place where clearly something big is taking place. The manipulator. The person whose very existence sheds new light on everything. Detective Zhao's crime, the execution orders, and even my own death. Could it be? Could Lean have been manipulated into shooting me? She was shaky. Chapter 14, 1:28 p.m. Wait, 1:28 p.m. AM? Was it supposed to be AM? Oh my god, my immersion. Temsic Park, the site of the little lady Camilla's abduction tonight. And the place where an important piece of evidence. We made it to the next morning. Yeah, we did it. The music box. I wonder why our lady detective is looking so dejected. At least she isn't dead, but what did she find? Boy, this park is kind of a dump. Huh? What's he doing here? La 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 la, let me spend a moment's time with you, my love. The world will not end and the food delivery is a little late. La la la. Is she being stalked by this creepy guy? A rugby ball? Clearly this isn't America. I made it! How's it going, Forgy? Big fan of Ghost Trick? Yeah, I played the Ace Attorney series like 5 years ago. Well, the first 4 games. I played 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I really wanna play more. You didn't find what you were looking for. Right. I can't find the music box anywhere. But I found something else instead. Something horrible. Oh my. I need to figure out how to get a chat widget so it actually uses stuff like Crab Missile. There in the grass. You better see for... There's a hand! Oh my god. It's a corpse. Is that Penis Head? If so, I don't want to save him. Oh no, stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. You there. You're talking to me, aren't you? I have some leaflets for you. Leaflets I know you'll be very interested in. I urge you to pursue it, thoroughly examine it in detail. Never mind that right now. Do you remember your name? My name. My name. What does my name matter when there are more important things to worry about? Okay. Come on now and study these tracks with me, my brother. Come and learn about the Rock of the Gods with me. The night is no longer young. As a matter of fact, daybreak is approaching, but we are young. Look, I don't have time to get involved in your way of life, but I am interested in your way of death. So let's go back to 4 minutes before your death. Woo! Death is fun. And so I made up my mind. I resolved to live here in this park and defend it. Okay. What does that have to do with this rock of the gods you mentioned? You still don't appear to understand. It's written quite clearly in this 4th leaflet in great detail. Excuse me, but I have to use the restroom. So we're back up here. I'm coming! Yeah, I pegged that it was the Ace Attorney composer like instantly. Wait, if this happened 4 minutes ago. Oh, I guess that means he died hours ago. That's right. Yeah! Huh? Huh? Oh, that's Mino. Mino? The mascot, the symbol of Temsic Park. Forget about the name of that big creepy lump of concrete. I was talking about the way it changed direction. Did you see that? Sometimes I feel like this guy where it's like it looks fine and then something just gets manipulated and falls in your face. Something spooky is going on here. It's a ghost. It's totally a ghost. 100% a ghost. That was the power of the gods. The power of the gods saved that little girl. And then that same power very deliberately crushed you instead. Yes, yes, precisely. That is called the mischief of the gods. Was it the mischief of the gods or was it a ghost trick? But nah, it couldn't have been a ghost trick. No ghost trick could change the direction of something that heavy in midair. But wait a minute. What if there was somebody with much greater powers than me? Alright, here we go. Another flame. Do we go find it, or are we gonna die? I'm gonna laugh if this is Missile. I'm gonna laugh so hard if this is Missile. How did Missile die to get here? What happened? Oh my, it's Missile. You look well for being dead. Do you see what I did? I tried really hard and I did it. I saved Miss Kamala. Are you telling me I was done in by a dog? Missile, what's going on? How did you get the powers of the dead? I'm glad you asked. After Miss Kamala went out and you left. Oh my god. I were that crazy to make my own path and I did it. And then I followed Miss Kamala out into the big wide world. And then here at the park, I found her at last. Yes, you guessed it. I barked, you bet I did, and I went running after her too. Oh. You bitch. Oh no. And then I guess I died. And then I was unconscious for a little while. When I came to, us all over. Poor Miss Kamala. Crushed under that big scary lump. Oh, we can talk to her now. She should have a core. Oh, what have I done? I'm so sorry, little lady. Please forgive me. Miss Kamala. I had to rescue Miss Kamala. It was up to me. I cried out from the depths of my heart. And then... I can't tell you how surprised I was, but I bet you understand, right? Better than probably anybody else could, baby. And I remembered what you did for me, how you saved me. So, you went back, right? Back to 4 minutes before the little lady's death? You bet I did! Let's go crab missile. Yes, can we get a crab missile in chat? Yes, my dear, I'll ever so gently nab her and come right back to your side. Oh. Whoa! Missile is just way better at his job than Sissel is. Just better. He's just better. The dog is the best. Do you swap places? Can you swap places, Missile? Whoa! As long as they have the same shape, that's convenient. That's so specific. Meager. Did you see? I saw one more. I have to notice one more core. There's something with the exact same shape stuck in the branches of a tree. So am I gonna go manipulate it to fall down and then Missile? We're gonna tag team with Missile. The other solution is getting away from these easily avoidable situations. But we need to go find Missile so we can bring him back to life. Woo! Here we go. All right, let's get started. Okay, we got a new button. Let's see here. Guess we can't possess the same objects at the same time. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have you go over here. Oh, heck. I was thinking I could swap the baseball and the globe. Or else we do it on here. That works. I'm not sure if that's what I needed. I may have just tucked it up. Oh, I need to get this tire. I probably need to get the tire on the basketball. Yeah. Here, let's go back. That was my mistake. The tire would probably be big enough to... I mean, granted, it shouldn't go higher because it's heavier, but game physics, don't worry about it. Alright, so you stay here. I'll get you in position. Here he comes. Oh, hang on. This is bad. Oh. What did I do? What did I do? Shit. Okay. I don't want to swap. I just want to go. Oh, I got them all mixed up. Shit. All right. I need to get that tire on there. I missed my chance. Shoot, okay. That was too slow. That was too slow, chat. All right. I know! Oh my god. Oh, I probably just needed the basketball on there and that. Alright, let's go back. Let's go back. I know exactly what I must do. Come on, boy. Shit. Ugh. Let's see, can I swap stuff with him in it? No. That was my next thing. Yeah, I get it, game. I know what I need to do. Yeah, I don't know how to get up there in time. Yeah, I wonder if the tire being in there actually helps. Oh. Is that enough? Maybe enough. Okay, you get in position. You get in position, missile. I didn't open it. I needed to open the umbrella. Alright, this time I'm gonna win. This song's such a banger. There we go. I'll make sure I'm in the ball. Wait, no, I can't be in the ball, because then I can't swap it. Oh, come on!
Did you know one of the most popular Uzbek food ingredients is jizz? I shit you not, I was on DoorDash and I was looking at an Uzbek restaurant nearby and the most popular dish was jizz beef. The more you know.
The more you know. God, I wish my TTS actually worked. And not whatever the heck all that was. Okay, yeah, I think I'm Hex. I can't believe that didn't work. I like TTS though. Huh. I thought that was a surefire way to make it go loose. So I don't think the tire is enough to go through there. I know this is the right opener. We'll try this configuration. Okay, you're done. Then maybe I'll hit that. Oh wait, hang on. I probably need to close the lid, don't I?
15. 15. The big one 5. Woof, 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 bark, bark, bark.
Yeah, for some reason, every TTS I use, it speeds up like that. I'm the only person I know on the planet that has that problem. There we go. So I'll be chilling in the tire. Okay, nope, that didn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, the basketball not going in there isn't it? I don't know what is. Did it wiggle the ball like a hair? Come on, let me. No, that wouldn't have been enough. Yeah, thanks for the 15 months help. Excuse me. No. Alright, well the only variables are where these 3 circular objects are, so... I can't change anything else, looks like. Oh, I think I got an idea. So does that reach? So if I could swap it to the basketball once it's in the air, there you go. Boom. There we go. There, so I can swap to up here with the tire once the basketball's in the air. And that'll be enough to do it. Alright, now we wait. I'm so smart. I'm so smart, chat. My brain's huge. See? Will work. Hooray! God, I'm cool. My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Fate averted. Let's go. Alright, let's go back and save you. Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Kamala when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Kamala, and to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Just let me stay dead a little bit longer, okay? Of course you're right. Okay, Miss will have it your way. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, can you give it to her? Certainly, you have my word. Let's go back then to the present. Child, I'm gonna go get an unhealthy beverage. Camila ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Lean listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry, I wish there was something else I could have done. No, you did the best you could. I'm sure she's all right after all. After all, she has me. What? Missile, are you in there? Miss Lean, leave Miss Kamala to me. I know I don't look like much right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Miss Lean. And Missile was gone. I'm going to leave it up to Missile. Kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Oh! I have something to give you. Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the rock of the gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. How did the gun fit in that little box? The music box. She just shoved that in her butt. She just did that. What I've wanted. Whoa. Hey, the cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago. Witness, yeah. Are you talking about? Oh, shit. The incident. We're going to talk about the incident. I want to be included. Let's all talk in our minds. 10 years from that day. Rock of the Gods. What is this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know it's right there in front of us? Oh, Missile. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs? Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You're standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a good look at that monument. Monument. Rock of the Gods, Tempsick Park. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle. So this rock you've been talking about is a meteorite? Lost Princess, you ordered jizz beef? Let me know how your jizz beef is. Yes, of course. Sure, you know all about it. I'm sure it's the chef's special recipe. He made it himself. What happened 10 years ago? That day I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Yeah! Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Yes. I bet you that's me. That's Sissel right there. That's Sissel holding the gun. He's an assassin. And now we got aliens entering into this. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. Then I saw it, one of those beautiful fragments, pierced into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down in the park that day. Wait, you didn't fire his gun? 10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods. Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Tempsick, and still today it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. I never knew about this Tempsick. I always thought Detective Jowd was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. That's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Layton. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news. I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. The meteorite was named Tempsick after the name of the park that it fell in, and the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. So I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods, that's my mission. I see. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So 10 years ago, the little girl that was lean wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Jowd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about this Tempsick thing. And if he knew, why did he say that? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives, like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Jowd. I don't suppose you'll ever forgive me, Detective Jowd. Now, let's get this thing open. There's a certain act of doing it, you know? what I expected. How did that gun fit in there? The gun is bigger than the box. Excuse me. How is he hiding something that huge? I don't know. Maybe because she's the detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there's mention of some scorch marks. I like how he's pointing the gun towards his face. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended, is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. That angle was never brought up in court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. Let's go. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Zhao. Now we can finally prove that. This is all just a long setup. And then Phoenix Wright comes in. And when we go to the court and we're battling against Miles Edgeworth. We need to find the other murderer. And it's a ghost. Thank you, Lean. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Yeah, the suspect being a ghost and all. Yeah. What about this meteor, buddy? What horrible shit did Sissel do before he died? Detective Jad, you must have heard this name before. Temsic. The meteorite that fell in the park 10 years ago. You were there. So you found out about that, did you? I hear that meteorite saved Little Lean's life. That's right. I couldn't do anything to help Lean that day. But in that case, I don't get it. If it's true, doesn't it mean you didn't steal somebody's life away? What are you talking about? Detective Jad, you told me that 10 years ago. The person who killed the perpetrator in the park was you. What? But it was the meteorite. I summoned the meteorite with my magic. I wasn't lying. I stole that man's life away, no question about it. It was entirely... What? I was just about to shoot him. I wouldn't have shot him in the next instance if the meteorite hadn't come. At that point, I was already a murderer. What the hell is you talking about? Lean, I'm sorry, but I don't think that's really it. Huh? So what I said was true from a certain point of view. Yes, and it looks like this manipulator really did a number on the minister too. Yeah! Please don't pick on the minister. If he dies again, I'm the one who has to save him. Ugh. Sissel, do you think that's what happened to me too? What are you talking about, Lean? Don't tell me. You were manipulated too? There's always a part of me that just couldn't believe it. That image of the one who shot me. But now I see the possibility of a new explanation. But who is it? And why did they do it? That contraption was a birthday surprise for Camelo's mother, wasn't it? That's right. Something has been bothering me about it. I feel like I know that device from somewhere. Lost your life once tonight because of that machine. Right? I knew it. See, Detective Jowd? No, I'm afraid I don't see it. I told Detective Jowd about it, about the contraption in the basement. Something about seeing the exact same contraption tonight in a completely different place. I was assuming that he was doing it to try and replicate the crime scene. Is that in the basement of the building? Of the police place? On that day, 10 years ago, a different incident happened in another place. Another place. Yes, in the police headquarters interrogation room. The worst sort of incident. The suspect who was being questioned escaped. Wow, I didn't know about that. I happened to be there in the detective division, so I joined the chase. Fortunately, or I guess unfortunately, I was able to track him down alone in the park. Hold it right there! I fired a warning shot, and I wanted to catch him bad. That warning shot made him panic. And then he brought a hostage. Yeah. At the time, I was a young and green detective brandishing my sense of justice like a sword. I made him panic and got you involved, Lean. It was all my fault. Detective Jowd. All I could see was my target. I couldn't even see you. I'm so sorry, Lean. Objection? Tsubasa, what's going on? So the man who grabbed me died that day. What if Sissel is the man that died that day but didn't die? These last 2 years, I've never forgotten his face. And a few years after that, when my wife almost died in such a mysterious way, I thought it was fate, my punishment for what I'd done. I think Sissel was the guy. Yeah. I painted pictures in my cell, nothing but portraits of people's faces. All the faces of the many people I'd met in my life and didn't want to forget. And tonight, I finished my last portrait, the final face I wanted to remember. The final face, the face of the man in that park that day. Yeah. That can't be. I saw that painting. It was me. I can't. Oh my god, I did not see this coming. That's right. That face of yours is the face I saw 10 years ago. Then how did he die now? It's not Sissel. Who in the world is this guy? Aye. Twins, Mr. Minister. Inspector Cabanella, where are you? Just be quiet and listen. This is our demand. What? Demand? Our demand hasn't changed. The execution must be tonight. I can't believe Cavanella's a bad guy. I'm so shocked. Ah! Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for our call. What is it, Mr. Minister? You look paler than ever. What in the world? So far, this is pretty much all what I saw coming, so we'll see how far it goes. The rock of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago twisted the fates of many people and started a chain of tragic events, and even now, the chain continues to grow ever longer. Inspector Cabanella's call proved that to us. And the greatest mystery of all has risen to the surface. Who is this me I've been chasing all night? Who am I? I'm even further from knowing that when I started. Woo! We'll save. Yo, that was... We're almost at 3 a.m. Alright, we gotta be near the end of the game. I wonder if I should just finish this tonight. Chapter 15, 2:55 a.m. 10 years ago, a man named Sissel took a little girl named Lean hostage and then was killed by a meteorite fragment. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lean at a junkyard on the edge of town and was killed by a bullet. But the scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Ah! What? I see. Myself. What the? There you are, Commander Sith. Finally. Sissel, where have you been, my good man? We've been looking everywhere for you. Had a little unfinished business to take care of. Didn't think I would take this long. What about your people? They sure went out of their way to mess me up. I say, I believe we fulfilled every one of your conditions in our little deal. What right do you have to complain about anything outside our bargain? We can talk about that when we get together. This will be our last communication by telephone. We'll arrive in 1 hour. I look forward to seeing you, Sissel. Dawn is approaching. The darkness surrounding my own mystery is deep, but I know it's always darkest before the dawn. I'm not sure that's a true statement. Yes. We're nearing the final stages of our little deal, my good man. Yes, sir. All preparations are complete, sir. And we just had a report, sir. Lights have been spotted, sir. Have it now. By all means, let's have you have a look. I love how intricate a lot of these little tiny animations are. Are we in a boat? It's boat adjacent. Nice try, Inspector Capanella. But you could never stop me. It's okay, I'm gonna revive him. Maybe. See ya, sucker. Yeah, down here is where the contraption is. Yeah. Alright. How are there two of me? Hey, do you think you could wake up for me? What if we're part of a cloning operation and there's infinite Sissel clones to go do all the bidding and we were the clone that managed to escape? Or the original. Maybe we're the original. Crisis on Infinite Sissel. If that's where I'm gonna find my answers, I can't run away from it. Rewind time. Let's see what we got. I was wondering when Missile's gonna show up again. Once the criminal gets the punishment he deserves, the hostage will go free. Carry out the execution immediately and wait for a call. Okay, he didn't want to do it. That's a good boy. Gee, a hostage. There is a handy thing. Gives me complete control over the top police inspector in the country. Yeah. What's the matter? All those broken bones smart for a bit? What's it like to feel pain? Does it make you feel alive? Why are you doing this? Now, is that any kind of question for a top inspector to ask? Isn't it obvious? Revenge, of course. Revenge on all the people who stole my life away 10 years ago. Don't be ridiculous. There's a meteorite that stole your life. Or have you forgotten that? I mean, he seems alive. Wrong! I was murdered by all of... What? Detective Jowd, who chased me down and forced me into a corner even though I was innocent. Lean, that girl who was right there when I was running. Lean, she was just an innocent little girl playing in the park. If that brat hadn't been there, I never would have thought of taking a hostage. That's the most self-centered garbage I've ever heard. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. Me. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. You were so proud of your spotless record, and my case was the one blot on it, wasn't it? Only two people know the real truth, me and Detective Jowd. I bet tonight's execution will be quite a relief to you, won't it? One of the people who know about the stain on your record will disappear for good. That's why you didn't help him escape from prison. So is he a ghost in his head or something? That's the kind of guy you are, and this is kind of like a visualization of it. Ye gods. Now then, Inspector. Time to make a big red stain on your spotless white coat. This was another condition of my deal. To find out everybody who knew about Tempsick. What? Revenge? That's what I'm up to? None of this makes any sense. How are there two of me? Hey, man. Mind telling me what's going on? Inspector Cabanella, he's awake. My head is spinning, baby. Am I to understand that Cabanella character who just got shot is me? That's right. And you're supposed to be the scoundrel there who just shot me? I guess so. But you couldn't be, could you? Huh? After all, the guy in the red suit just walked out the door, right? So, who are you? I guess I just have to face it. I'm not that Sissel guy. I'm somebody who's searching for himself. That's why I'm here to save you. I guess the only other thing, maybe, is like... Maybe because, he saw that corpse or something. The lamp, like, manipulated him or something, right? At the beginning. So, he's probably like somebody else, but he's looking like this, right? Because that's the person he saw. So when he finds out who he truly is, he may look like a different person. Or something. Does that make sense? Right? It's like, oh, because you're a ghost, right? It's like you're probably just how you see yourself. So maybe, yeah, maybe he's somebody else entirely. That's the only thing that makes sense. But then again, the guy just got shot and got up. Unless he was wearing a bulletproof vest. That's not something you just get up from. He could have been wearing a bulletproof vest. He got shot in the chest. That's pretty believable. But he did manipulate the lamp, so there may be something more afoot. Yeah, so he'll probably have some weird transformation later on that he's somebody else. And it could be the lamp. The lamp was him, really, or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Because there's a very important life here somewhere. Life valuable to this nation. Okay, so do your thing, baby. Oh. How am I gonna be careful? Whoa! Whoa! He looked right at us. Yeah, I think we've been playing the whole game as someone else is real. What if we're like a dog or something, right? Something silly. That's why you can't read, because you're a freaking dog. So I'm gonna wait till he shoots him.
Do you think the girl with the dragon tattoo didn't show the dragon tattoo enough? Emo, there should have been a 30-minute slow pan shot of the dragon tattoo while post-hardcore emo played with dragon growling noises superimposed on top of the music.
Whoa. Did a little Moki come on screen? I'm gonna reset this TTS. I need to reset. Yeah. I don't know why. It just randomly happens with my OBS. I tried resetting the browser sources. Did the Moki pop up, chat, in the bottom left? Or bottom right? I have to think of what you see and not what I see. Look at this place. What in the world happened here? I think I'm starting to remember. Something bad happened here. There's another death lying hidden here. Oh. I'm just a crazy character in a white coat, baby. Hey, come to think of it, where is that old pigeon guy? Excuse me. Are you awake? Of course. I never sleep during work hours. Professor, do you recognize me? There's only one crazy character in a white coat that I know of. He hasn't lost his memory. He's a genius. I'm the type who likes losing things. But never mind that. Cabanela, this is quite a surprising guest you brought with you, pretending like he didn't just blow up the place. Are you talking about me? Oh, this is a different guy. Now I'm his guest, actually. Said he came to rescue us. Unlike you, my sharp friend, he still hasn't gotten his memory back. Pitiful. Ouch, that hurts. Anyway, now I'll be going back to 4 minutes before your death. In order to change your fate, that is. But aren't we already in the past, man? But we can go back even further, man. I've done it before, man. Don't worry about it, man. Don't just trust the process, man. What if we go back to the start of the game? That's what I still want to happen. We go back enough where we're back at the start of the game. How many times do I have to tell you, Professor? This place is dangerous. Oh, did his corpse get possessed? That could happen. If the manipulator can affect living things. This is the source of the powers, if I remove it. He's not dead, he's just not there. The true form of the manipulator isn't something you can detect, it's a spirit. Ridiculous. Heh heh heh. So you figured it all out, huh? Whoa! You're a clever man, Inspector Cabanela. So it's really true, you're... I wasted a lot of time tonight because of you, Inspector. But it's all just like you said. I died 10 years ago. This body is just a vessel, a shell. I control everything. This shell, people, just like I controlled the Justice Minister and me. Okay, I guess I like this more than what I was thinking. So it's true, you were manipulating my baby that time. You made her shoot your shell. But why? Why would you do a thing like that? To create conclusive evidence, you know, all that security tape. Now she's a murderer too. She'll suffer just like Jowd did. Now then, Professor, I'm afraid it's time for you to die. I don't have any grudge against you. I'm even grateful to you. Oh yeah? So why don't you let me live then? I'll be leaving this country forever tonight, but before I do, I need to erase all evidence that these powers of mine exist. Along with the contraption in this room. This time the thing will work the way it was meant to, and it'll all be over. Cupid won't turn this time. He'll shoot his little arrow this way. Dynamite, eh? When the devil did he put that there? He planned it all out tonight. Having my baby shoot him, having his corpse disappear. His corpse disappeared. That medical examiner, remember him? He was a complete and utter imposter. He said he was going to take the corpse back to the lab, but he'd already made a deal with the manipulator to meet him and give him the body back. But I wasn't going to let that happen, baby. You saw through their plan, eh? I noticed right away the medical examiner didn't know the first thing about examining a body. I knew he was a fake, so I tracked him down and bought him off. I had him smuggle the corpse to this room. I thought we could find the source of his powers, but of course, never in my wildest dreams did I think his abilities were powers of the dead. Anyway, there isn't much time. He's leaving the country before dawn. Now I'm gonna follow him, of course, after I save you two. Something's been nagging me in the back of my mind. Is it, if you disappear after a day, how do you survive 10 years? There you go. No time for thinking now, baby. Action is the name of the game. Your jizz just got here. Let me know how the jizz tastes, Lost Princess. Work your magic and take us back even further into the past. Hey, didn't I say I wanted to go back to the beginning? Here we go. Oh, I guess I can't. He's already possessed. Save him without him noticing. Well, we got this trap door. We just wait here. Sizzle. Hey, I know that voice. Help me. Where are you? Find me before I'm carried away. Huh? What's the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. Friend of yours? Yep, little guy that looks a little fragile but has strength that would surprise you. Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him? Chemsic radiation. So the meteorite is the ghost magic? Well, shit. Goodbye. All right. We'll go find missile. Chat's getting ready for the crab missile. Down there? Huh. Yeah, I don't know what to do. There he is. Alright, you let me come join you. Perfect. What can I manipulate? Remember how to use my powers? Yep. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. What do we got here? It's getting harder and harder to hold my wild instincts back. What a dangerous bunch. I was thinking if these were horizontal, you know. They look like a trapdoor, but... Not looking good. Oh, I see. I think I see. can't get down there. I think if I could rotate it, then I could swap the lid with that. Huh. I know what you're talking about with different angles, buddy. I'm not seeing anything. Oh. I didn't know it was gonna fall. God damn it. Now I can't do it. It's a trapdoor, I know. I know. We gotta go back though, because it happened after I swapped. Look, I didn't know it was rolling. I thought it was just... Okay, listen, shut up. Shut up, chat. I'm pressing the wrong button. Damn it! That was too late. Curse me and my fat fingers. Figure of speech. My fingers are not actually fat. I love how contrived everything is in this game. Now we just gotta wait. Okay. Now we do it. It wouldn't let me do it. Okay, I guess I gotta do it at T0. I know. I wanted to do it now, right as the thing was firing, so he didn't see me, but I guess I have plenty more time. Good old crab missile. Now that's what I'd call, yeah. Let's go. Wait for 0. Yes, of course. I needed to know that the timing would just work. Boy, he's just... This is a pose. Like, he's just showing everything for him. As for you, Inspector. Pants down. Yeah. A little job for you. I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones. I don't mind. It won't prevent me from manipulating you. I might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit, actually. Damn you. I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanela. I couldn't do anything to help you. There I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. Magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Update in the phone book. Fate perverted. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead, not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me has given the poor Justice Minister a real... Yeah. Wow, phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset. Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that. And what's this lively little creature? This little doggy is the warrior who keeps Kamala safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate, indeed. Wait, just a minute, Miss Kamala's a hostage? Yes, we're sorry, little warrior. Miss Kamala, a hostage? What's a hostage? Anyway, Inspector Cabanela. It's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right? But this time, it's different, right, Sissel? That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in whites, and then we'll go rescue Kamala, okay? Okay, let's hurry up and get through this. Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. Alright, let's get started. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it. That is a strong bird. This song is so silly. Alright, can I give him body armor? Alright, well I can't go anywhere from down here. So we need to do something with you. What can be exchanged? No? Got shot with a gun. Gun! Huh, I've always wondered about those things. How come people die when they hear that loud bang? Why do they? I don't remember. Oh, brother, I hope I never lose my memory. Mr. Whitecoat here died because he got shot with a bullet. Bullet! Little lump of metal that proves fatal when it gets lodged in his head. Aha! I get it. It's like a little tiny Mino, right? Yeah, something like that, I guess. Different shape, though. In that case, I ought to be able to use my powers on it to save the man in white. Okay, good news, eh, Whitecoat? Can anybody here just call me Cabanela? I'm not sure if there's anything I can do. I think I just gotta wait. Wait for the kettle to drop. Oh. Turn around. Shit. Don't worry about it. Alright, so I got some stuff on the ground. Uh-oh. I still can't swap anything. Can I swap the bullet with the helmet? I don't know what to do. My only hope is that the bullet's shaped like a helmet. Okay, I guess I had the right track. I don't think there's anything over here I can use. And I can't get Sissel over there. I guess we just gotta wait. Yeah. I already did this. Shit, that's too slow. We'll get there. We'll get there, Tom. We'll make it. Maybe I could do something while the thing is swiveling. Gotta be something else we can do. Like, I can't swivel it mid-action. It's like I need this book. It's like I need this book to be on top of the helmet, and then we got a little bullet-looking thingy, right? But I don't know how to get this book down. I feel like that's the key, is getting that book down. It's tough. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else up here. Any direction. Nope, nothing there. Maybe I could swap when the helmet's falling or something. I don't know. No, that didn't change anything. Nope. Doesn't appear like anything can happen there. I can't do anything during that. Maybe I need to have the spout open for it. I didn't have it open the one time. That could be it. Nope, that didn't do anything. I think I'm actually stumped on this one. I can't find anything to move. I'm trying to look at, like, what the shapes look like. there's nothing. There's nothing down here. I think the key is this book, but I don't know. I don't think it would need to have the helmet be horizontal, would it? Do you think like that's it? Is it that simple? You just don't touch the helmet? And it's facing the right way. Maybe that's all it is. I don't have to do anything. You just wait for the bullet to get there. See, it's kind of bullet-esque. If it was a little longer. I'm stuck over here now. There we go. Alright, we figured it out. Alright, now let's do it. We're gonna have the people in the right spot. We did it! I'm so sorry. Cool animation. I think we're good. Good job, missile. I wanted to see. I really wanted to see. Look, I already prepped the hat, okay? I wanted to see. It was worth it. It was 100% worth it to see that. You think I went through all that effort to get the knit hat over here and forget about it? Come on. That was all intentional. Oh shit. No, I didn't forget about it. I wanted to see. That was a science moment. A stream value moment. As a woman of science, I agree. Science is great. Alright, now we wait. Now I'll get the knit hat like I was originally gonna do. I know, I'm trying. Okay, I gotta swap with a book so it's in range. God damn it. All the other stuff was blocking me. Alright, last time for sure. Guaranteed. I looked away for too long, thinking I had more time. Look how flexible his shoes are. God damn it. Of course they make you do everything. Why did I expect anything different? Alright, this time for sure. Got it! We finally got it! I'm so smart. God, my brain is so huge. There we go. But wouldn't he notice suddenly this big giant knit hat? Or maybe he's nearsighted. You did it right. Yes, you got there. Crab missile. Can we get some pats for crab missile? Give crab missile from Pats. You know, successfully did not kill Cabanella. White coat man. You did it. I'm amazed how many people know about crab missile. After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanella, the man in red left. And now, a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How are you feeling, you old crazy character? Hey there, Prof. I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right, like I'm going to believe that. So what, the guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys come through for us. I'm curious how you all read his voice. I read him as Pegasus. Damn it, you picked a bad side not to listen to me, body of mine. Yugi boy. Trick time. Well, it looks like both of their deaths were erased. Unfortunately, in the case of the Inspector in white, I can't call it a complete success. But in any case, these two have the information I need to start tracking the manipulator. I'd better talk to them. Got an Elvis vibe? Kaiba boy. I don't know a good Elvis voice. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried in that explosion, baby. That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication. For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him. Him and his powers. That's how we first heard about him, of course. We didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them two predictions he foresaw, two completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast, and the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those two inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans. I like how the Chicken Kitchen has a speakeasy in it. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. It's a submarine. Alright, what country is it? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands. Right. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Kamala. You have to stop him before he leaves the country. I would love some chicken right now. This spotless record of yours, is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. And your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Precisely. Of course. Why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma. I didn't care that he confessed. There's definitely something more to the story. Some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder. Everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage, and he wound up dead. He only has himself to blame. But what about when he said this? I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner, Lean, the girl who was playing in the park, and finally you, Inspector Cabanela. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid. Yes, 10 years ago on that day. The Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes. Detective, I'm telling you, I don't know anything about it. Fine, fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell. But I just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see. They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking a statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard and drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. Then I made another mistake on top of that. Cabanela, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report. Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun. How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lean in the first place. There's one thing I just don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime. I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally. And that's why I brought him before the Justice Minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lean completely misunderstood your intentions. What a little misunderstanding, my baby. Will come around. Give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight. Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police. The police, huh? Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. 10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life. He was definitely dead, but I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Can you tell me more? Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I can describe it to you, as an unusual corpse. He was dead. All right, no question about that. But there wasn't a scratch on him. Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment. I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered, but when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. I couldn't perform the autopsy. You couldn't? What do you mean? The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. What? And that's how it went. And no scarring or blood either. What? And I never had the chance to solve the mystery. That's because the corpse up and vanished on us. The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there's one way the corpse could have disappeared. It walked right out. Huh. Is the meteorite... Are we going aliens now? Are we bringing aliens into the fray? We are the alien. Oh my god. It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own. I like how they're calling it it. He was dead, but he wasn't dead. We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. He didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove. Yeah, let me guess. The clue left behind was just the radiation. The radiation on the bed. The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. I got some readings for some kind of radiation. God, I'm so smart. Put me in this game, Capcom. Radiation. I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown. Could it be ghost radiation? That's right, it's coming from that meteorite fragment. It's aliens. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell. Just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from that crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character here. Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush? It was about a year ago, I'd say. This man in white came dancing into my research lab here. They're really getting a lot of use out of that animation. I heard there's an oddball here who's researching Tempsick. Is that you, baby? Who are you to be calling anybody an oddball? I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this. The source of my power is not of this world. And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and Tempsick were somehow connected. Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise a little girl made for her mother. Aliens! He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. It's Lavos. I should have suspected it was Lavos all along. It was so obvious. It was so obvious the whole time. Jowd and I worked together back when I was with the Force. I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. There was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce no matter how hard I tried. I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate, otherwise the gun wouldn't fire. That must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that manipulator actually existed. Hi, Liam. Inspector Cabanella. Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. I must have sounded like a real villain. Yeah, you sure did. I hated to spoil your image of me. That cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him? Inspector Cabanella, I'm sorry, I just heard. You were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd. This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved. So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it? Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw him in the slammer. Yikes, indeed. Tonight. I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha 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 ha! But the joke is a joke, you might as well laugh. Jowd! The minister called off the execution order. And while he was at it, he let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning too. That's pretty extreme while he was at it. Sorry I took so long to get here. You can leave the rest to me. There you go again, you've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second. He's got Gumshoe's coat! 5 years ago. You left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. It's Gumshoe, but competent. I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come. Thanks for not giving up on me, Liam. Okay, I'm off then. This guy is built like a refrigerator. Good luck, my old friends. This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it. I'm waiting for the time we have to intentionally kill somebody to get information. Sissel, are you there? Yeah, I'm here. You and I have to go find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me? Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is. And the phone line doesn't work. They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please? Okay, fine. I'm counting on you. This true self you're looking for. I bet you'll find it soon. She's so cheery. I love her. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanella. It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever, but now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness, but it's almost dawn. Woo! How much longer do you think I have, Stinger? It's 17 chapters, right? So, more like an hour more? At least a couple hours? Sure, for Stinger. For Stinger, we will continue at a later time. Alright? Just for you, Stinger. Because I love you so much. Alright? We'll wait so you can watch it live. I still got some Mario 64 to play for a little bit. Alright, if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching Ghost Trick part number 3. We're going to finish this off in the next episode, no matter what. Even if Stinger goes to bed, we're going to finish it tomorrow. So, yeah. See y'all then. Bye-bye.